Three chums off the drive across Peru to save the world for me and you. Shame they haven't got a clue.
So Joe, why don't you start us off and tell us what's been going on here?
It's 5:43 in the morning.
Yeah.
We decided to keep driving from to
Juarez
Juarez. No, from Juarez to
Huánuco.
But got dark. We decided not to stay in a little town called La Union because it looked a bit shady. So we ended up driving at night, and we think it deteriorated into death roads. I've shat myself on several occasions driving.
I was also shitting myself.
Honestly, the drop.
I think Tom was okay.
You couldn't see the drop, it was pitch black. My mind made it seem like we were on Everest, I don't know. So we decided the best thing to do is to pull over in this lovely crossroads sort of, I'll say town. It's probably doing it a bit of a...
It's called something like weird, like Tingi Chikwa or something.
And we all slept in the car. Well, I say slept.
Yeah.
The word sleep is a stretch, I think.
Yeah. 2 hour hits of sleeping in the car, which was very secure, but just a little uncomfortable.
We managed to rig up a little, so all the bags are on this side, blocking out that window. And we rigged up a little coat system there, so it's really curtained off, so no one could see us.
But now we're going to escape to some relative warmth and try and do a death road in the daylight, which is only half mad, whereas what we did last night was probably
Full on.
double mad.
Full on mad. Viewers, I like to think I like danger. Pretty sure it's very, very dangerous what we did last night.
We'll be able to see from the other side of the valley just how high and crazy it was.
It is the most scared I've been on this trip, easily.
Yeah, I agree. So let's go do some more. Woo. With the keys. Just wait here for that truck.
That man thinks you're giving him a lift. I best go.
Move on. He's going for us.
Tempestuous times, give me a challenge, a mountain.
Have some water, please. I love some water. It's thirsty work, this.
Staying alive.
Dicing with death.
Don't move, guy, you're fine.
Oh god, that was...
Right, Guy, if you hard lock left now and go forward, you'll be totally fine.
Okay, get in. Get in, Joe.
Get in.
Get in.
Yeah, you good? Just go. Get in.
He said... Well, I got that as well. The guy said get into Jova. Okay, someone having an accident back there. I may not have captured that as well as I would have liked.
Oh,
Fuck, Jesus Christ. Oh, there's another one. What's wrong with these people? What's wrong with you?
I got that.
Fucking hell.
I got that, definitely.
Why are they coming around that corner so fast? Why would anybody do that?
Why would any person in their right mind do that?
They're going to be trying
Come on,
to...
Bill Withers.
They'll be trying to overtake those trucks as well.
Honestly, they keep fucking
I'm trembling.
coming around that corner.
Drop down a gear, shout from the roof, and let them all hear. Oh, you've done it again.
Go around. He's reversing. You're alright. I've gesticulated. He's going.
Let's capture that.
Lock left. 10 to 7 in the morning, having spent the night in the truck in Warhorse, because it was dark and we were doing what we thought was a very dangerous road. We were correct. So we're currently driving down a very narrow, I'm not going to say death road, not quite sure it qualifies, but if we went over the edge, which is sheer and very close, oh, and here's an interesting bridge, death would definitely come to take us. We've had a couple of near misses, but you see this bit's protected with a little thing here, but the majority of it is really quite sheer, drop off the edge.
There's even a barrier up there.
Inches.
This is
I know,
luxury.
yeah.
Look at this. They've invested some money.
You just joined us on the safe section.
Yeah.
But if you look over there, Tom, that's the road we've just done. And that is sheer. Oh, and here we go, we're back to here.
These are load-bearing orange posts.
But that drop, oh, it's not quite sheer here, but that drop over there, Jesus Christ, look at that. Bloody hell. Right, apologies for the swearing, viewers.
So we're in the town of Yikitambo. It's very scary up here. It's very scary.
Very death roady.
Yeah. It mostly comes at night.
More often than not, statistically
Mostly.
speaking.
Yeah. We're off again because I don't want to spend any more time on these roads than I have to.
What are you doing?
What the hell's Tom up to?
Approximately there.
A ruin
And the Red Dawn.
It's a good speech, that. He does a decent job delivering it.
Is that?
I think I've blended two speeches together there in my head though. Bernard Cornwell, or whatever his name is.
Bernard Cornwell.
What's
It's
his
not
name?
Bernard
Yeah,
Cornwell.
that's about right.
Bernard Cornwell's the dude who wrote all the shark books.
Bernard, something, Bernard.
Bernard, captain of the Titanic.
Yeah. That's his death.
This isn't at all straining the nerves after perhaps 2 or 3 hours sleep. This is exactly what I should be doing. Without a good breakfast and whatnot. What do we had for breakfast? Some chocolate. Yeah, chocolate chips and cookies. We certainly breathe in a hell of a lot of Tom's gas as well.
I blame the eggs I've been eating.
Blame it on the eggs.
That one was pretty eggy.
Huevos.
Huevos. Everyone makes a smell of it on huevos.
Yo me fed already. You had huevos. It's another death road, viewers. Another death road. Now is the winter of our discontent, made glorious summer by these sons of York.
This son of York singular.
Romeo, Romeo.
And all these woes shall serve as sweet discourses in our years to come.
I love that language, the soft bastard Latin, which falls like kisses from a female mouth and sounds as if should be writ on satin, with syllables which breathe the sweet south.
Motherfucker. That's from Pulp Fiction.
Tom comes from Thomas. Dates back to the 14th century with his twin devoted brother. Thomas has been a consistently popular name for centuries. Do you know what that's from, Jay?
Yeah, the key ring you had.
No, it was a mug I had.
Yeah, that looks pretty steep.
Okay, don't say that. Again, I'm just driving a road.
I can see the corner crumbling away.
Tom, that is not helpful.
Oh, good lord.
This is really scary, everyone.
This is really helpful. So this is the 3N running from Huánuco down eventually to Lima. This is kind of the equivalent of the M1 in the UK, and as you can see it's a little bit bumpy and dusty, and it's more like a rally track than it is any kind of motorway or highway. Yeah, it's pretty bumpy. So even the good roads ain't all that good. Here we are arriving into Cerro de Pasco. It had a thing back a few metres saying that it's the highest city in the world. I'm not sure I believe that. But anyway, this is 4,330 metres, something like that. And we're still on the road to Huancayo, though it has taken an awful lot longer to get here than we thought, which seems to be a recurring theme here. What we want to do is just get through the town, or city, whatever it is, and then get on our way again. Because the air is very thin up here and the car is struggling. So here we go, the splendour of Cerro de Pasco.
Bit grim, really.
So, having passed Cerro de Pasco and effectively got up onto the Altiplano, we're hoping that it's going to be a bit like this, as in very flat and good driving for the next 100 or so kilometres to La Aurora. Got a bit of Beethoven on just to keep us calm and to keep us civilised. I'm just hoping that we'll be able to put some good distance under our wheels for the next hour or so.
Drop down a gear, shout from the roof, and let them all hear. You've done it again. Ooh, oh, oh, oh. Sit back in your chair, scream at the cat, and run up and down the stairs. You've won it again.
It is Thursday the 16th of October. I'm not sure how many days in we actually are to our trip now. But we have tomorrow and then the day after, the Saturday. That is the finish date for the Moto Taxi Junket. So we're hoping that we're going to be arriving into Cuzco on that morning. Tomorrow we are going to be driving from where we are now, which is, I think it's called something like Huahui. I can't actually pronounce it. We managed to get here in good time today, in the daylight, which is always nice. So we're staying in a cheap and cheerful hostel tonight. We've just had a nice big meal of guinea pig. We're going to be going to Huancayo hopefully for breakfast tomorrow, nice and early, and then we're going to head down as far as we can towards Cuzco, possibly down to Abancay. We were on the road just before 6 and it took us 4.5 hours to drive 100 kilometres of death road, and they were thoroughly terrifying. I did most of the driving for that section. Joe then took over for the afternoon after we had a nice breakfast in Huánuco. He absolutely bombed it from Huánuco down to where we are now. I think we covered about 500 kilometres, but it does demonstrate quite clearly that if the 4x4 pickup truck was struggling over 100 kilometres worth of roads and spending 4.5 hours doing it, I don't think Warpig would have got anywhere near it. They were terrifying roads. We came very close to being spilt over the edge several times, and I think in Warpig no one would have given us even a second thought. So it's nice that we've vindicated ourselves in as much as our decision to abandon Warpig and proceed with a slightly more roadworthy vehicle. We have continued the race in a much more roadworthy vehicle, and yeah, we're looking forward to tomorrow, to possibly racing as far as we can towards Cuzco, and then the following day will be the end of it. We'll get to Cuzco, that'll be the end of the race, and we all might get some sleep, and we all might start talking like human beings again. It's all been a bit of a blur, to be honest, but anyway, it's not over yet. We'll check back in on the finish date in Cuzco. I just want to point out that this is the towel I was given at the hotel. A shower towel. It's not very big. It's not even a hand towel. It's more of a flannel.
3 chums off the drive.
Apparently there's a load of roadworks around here where they're only letting people through in certain waves and at certain times. Finally saw some llamas.
Stuck.
Shame they haven't got a clue.